Rockstar is giving out free items for players in Red Dead Online this week, and while the bonuses are non-existent, please excuse the fact that there will be no money-making guide for this week because there is no bonus. We do have all the pamphlets on sale, and I'll be going in-depth on the best and some of my personal favorites as well in this week's Red Dead Online Buyer's Guide, the series where we review all of the weekly discounts but focus more specifically on the best ones, and I give tips and tricks and lots of guides, and it's all to help you as a player. Lots of folks may not know if a certain item is worth it or not, and I started this series to answer those types of questions for all players, and I gotta say, if there's any perfect time to buy these what would be ultra expensive pamphlets, it's right now while they're on 30 and 40% discount depending on whether they're tonic or weapon related pamphlets. So welcome back to the show. Let's get started here. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on this video. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with the best Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online content, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. So let's start off with the most important, the free items you can unlock this week. Rockstar always includes these late in the day with these recent newswires. I'm not sure why they don't release them early in the morning when the tunables change in game and we can see all the discounts and bonuses for ourselves, but nonetheless, we didn't cover this portion in yesterday's video, so apologies on their behalf here. If you jump in to play Red Dead Online between now and February 1st, you will be rewarded with 5 free gun oil and 50 small game arrows to help you out in the wild. And not only that, but the intrepid producers who craft any item at a campfire will receive 3 collectibles to trade with Madame Nazar. We don't know what those collectibles are. Meanwhile, crafting anything in Gus's store this week will bag you a reward for a free hat, of course right below rank 15, and an offer for 50% off any pair of boots. Purchasing a pamphlet as well will also land you a treasure map that will surely lead you to valuable hauls. So since we are mentioning pamphlets in this video, let's quickly discuss the full range of discounts this week. I'll keep it brief and then we'll transition over to tips and tricks in regards to those pamphlets. We have a 40% discount on all clothing at Gus's store, 40% off the improved bow and normal bow and tonic crafting pamphlets, 50% off the fishing lures, 50% off predator baits and herbivore baits, and then 40% off the fishing rod and weapon crafting pamphlets. Now, maybe you can see here that besides buying both the normal and improved bows here in Red Dead Online, the heaviest hitting and most valuable discount for all players here are the pamphlets this week, as I said in yesterday's video, and here are the ones I would highly recommend you buy this week. We have a nice diverse range of uses here for these pamphlets, so let's break them all down. First, we have the Express Explosive Ammo Pamphlet. This pamphlet allows you to craft this ammo, which you can use in revolvers, pistols, rifles, and repeaters. You can hold up to 10 explosive ammo for each class of weapon, and this ensures a one-shot kill on any NPC, even in legendary bounties at 5 stars, and in PvP you'll drop players who don't have tonics or who have only taken a tier 1 tonic with 1 shot. Tier 2 and tier 3 tonics though of course require more than 1 explosive shot. However, obviously this pamphlet is most suited for like a PvP situation, and you'll be sure to get some salty folks messaging you if you use it on them. It's cheap because it's so good, and that's really why most folks, including myself, will use it incredibly sparingly, and it's the perfect defense when you're trying to deliver your trader wagon long distance for that $625 reward. I'd say that most players in this game mind their own business compared to GTA, but don't be afraid to pull out the explosive ammo when you have a posse of several bandits who try to blow you up or steal your trader delivery. Do you want to be that guy who gets their wagon destroyed, or be the Chad trader who completes a solo delivery against a posse of several outlaws? I'll let you decide on that. Obviously, just don't use it to hunt normal animals or even legendaries in Red Dead Online, as it destroys the pelt completely, unlike in story mode where you can actually use explosive on legendaries with basically no consequence. It doesn't work quite that way in Red Dead Online. Next, we have the Dynamite Arrow Pamphlet, another necessity for self-defense. You just need an arrow, a flight feather, and a stick of dynamite to craft it, and you can send these flying at enemies from so far away who are attacking your wagons. And the best part here is that with Paint It Black, the Deadeye ability card, this turns basically into an aimbot grenade launcher, as these dynamite arrows have a larger blast radius than the traditional explosive ammo meant for long arms, so you may get 1, 2, maybe 3 enemies exploded at once with one of these if you send it flying. For the third pamphlet, I highly recommend to you is the explosive shotgun slug recipe. Similar to the explosive ammo pamphlet, but this one is exclusively for shotguns only, so you might as well buy it so all classes of your weapons have explosive ammo so that you can use it and defend yourself from hostile players looking to ruin your fun. Now, there's a few other good honorable mentions like the fire arrows, incendiary buckshot, and those types of pamphlets, but I want to move on to tonic related pamphlets as these are incredibly helpful and really don't take too much time to craft either. So first up, we have the horse meal pamphlet. This pamphlet fully restores all horse cores and yields gold cores for your horse for an entire in-game day. It requires 3 black or golden current, 3 beets, and 3 hay to make 1 horse meal, and usually you'll see me feeding my horse hay or carrots in my videos because I don't need to always give my horse gold cores, but I recommend it here for a few reasons. The Ruthless Difficulty Moonshine story missions and high tier legendary bounties both feature enemies that do insane amounts of damage, and you want to make sure that if you're riding on your horse that it doesn't just die mid gunfight out of the blue when you're not paying attention, and that's where you drop to the ground because that's typically when the game forces the enemies into close range with you, and then you have a much higher chance of dying because you're off your mount. So you can treat this pamphlet like your special and superior stews at camp. If you have the stew pot where you give your own character gold cores to give yourself that extra little bit of time to get that tonic to pop off when you notice you're low on health, stamina, or deadeye, except this time it's with your horse. If you ever have completely lost your ring of health on horseback, you'll notice it only takes 1 or 2 more shots for your horse to completely die here to where it needs to be revived. Now this completely negates that and gives you enough time with enough of a gold fortification to get over to your horse medicine tab and pop that horse medicine off to keep your horse at maximum fortified health. That's also why I would recommend you buy the special health cures and special horse medicine pamphlets. These pamphlets protect you and your character with the most powerful health fortifications possible. The special health cure for your outlaw character requires 2 Alaskan or American ginseng, 2 yarrow, and 2 English mace or milkweed, and the special horse medicine requires 2 Alaskan or American ginseng, doesn't really matter, 2 common bulrush, and 2 wild carrots. Now, if you want a special tonic, also known as a tier 3 tonic to cover health, stamina, and deadeye all at the same time, look no further than the special miracle tonic, but be warned, it takes a lot of materials to craft, so just use them sparingly. That is like the ultimate personal tonic in Red Dead Online. A special miracle tonic requires 6 black or golden current, 6 yarrow, and 6 burdock root to craft just 1. And also, major disclaimer here, you can craft potent health cures, potent bitters, and potent snake oils without the use of any pamphlets. So those are the tier 2 tonics, and typically I'm using those because the specials do require a lot of effort sourcing materials for them, and I find I don't need them all too much, but if you find yourself struggling to complete missions, then they will come in handy for you. Special horse revivers are good too, as those will give your horse a gold health core for 1 game day if your horse dies, and then you revive it. So it's kind of like a partial horse meal, you just don't get the gold stamina core, and you just need to severely injure your horse first, which obviously I don't recommend, so just use the special horse reviver when your horse actually gets down and don't use it to like take the place of a horse meal. Also, just in case you're watching and you have like say over $50,000 to your name right now, you probably have all the weapons, horses, ability cards upgraded, rolls you need, etc. So just buy all the pamphlets. You might as well spend some of that money. So with all of that said and out of the way, that is where we're going to wrap up today's video. That was all the free items you can take advantage of this week, plus all of the other discounts and the buyer's guide and in-depth review of some of the best and most important pamphlets you should seriously consider purchasing this week. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we upload here. Also, we consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks. We'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there, and you can follow me at HazardousHDTV. All of my social media links can be found in the description down below for your convenience. And with all of that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.